Welcome students to today's percent assignment or lesson learning. I hope it makes a little bit of sense. I know this isn't the same thing as being in class, and I feel for you. I wish you were with us. I'll explain some things, but just know you have the textbook as well. Today's assignment is known as 3-4 percent change. And as I'm saying that, I'm just going to make sure that I'm saying that right, give you the right information. And just know that with all the assignments that we've done so far, we're using that percent proportion as the tool. So if you've got that percent proportion embedded in your mind, it is that same tool that we're going to use today. Just today with percents, we're going to talk about a percent of change, or if it was this amount, if that's the original amount, and then it's here, or if it's there, what percent did it change? But again, by filling in the proportion tool, you'll be able to do it all. Please know you can always watch this video a couple times. You can go online and check some of those website helps that I have listed on my in Canvas. There's many places you can go for help. I'm always available on a Friday or through email. I hope to be able to help you as much as I can in this time when you're learning through this way rather than being in actual presence as we go through it together. So hopefully this will be a little bit helpful. Just by way of making sure that it's remembered, the percent proportion is just comparing the percent to an item. And the percent number is over 100, and the whole amount goes here. And whatever part they're talking about goes here. That whole is the number after the word of, or it's the original amount, it's the starting amount, it's the beginning amount. That's what the whole amount is considered. And this part up here is the part. We've used the word part to describe what that is. Well, now today we're going to be talking about a percent change. How much does it change? Or a percent error. It's the same thing as change. How much were you off by? What percent were you off by? What was the percent? How much did it increase? Or how much did it decrease? It's all the same thing. This is all the same problem. It's all the part. Whatever item they're talking about, that is the part here. So it's just a matter of figuring out what that part is and then putting it there. So I'll work through a couple of these, but know you've got the book there. You can look through the examples in the book. And again, you've always got the opportunity to work on the assignment as much as you need until you get it right. So for example, let's say that I want to know what percent change you go when you go from the age of 13 to 14 years old. So please find the percent change. Percent change, if I can write this halfway decent. Well, you've got the tool. What's the percent change? Well, there's the 100. What's the whole? What's the original? What's the starting? What's the main amount? The main amount is 13. What is the percent change? And how much did it change? And this is the work of today. It's finding out the amount of change first and then plugging it in. How much did it change from here to the new amount? Well, you have to use subtraction and find out that amount. So on this one, it changed 1 year. Once you've said that in, then you can use the calculator to solve the rest of it. Cross multiply each of those. So you've got 100, and then you'll divide by 13. And just going fast on the part that we've already done for a week or two. And that's a percent change. 7.6923, it goes on. But the book will tell you, round to the nearest tenth or round to the nearest whole number. So this one would be 7.7%. In 1 year, the percent change that you'll experience is 7.7%. It's a matter of putting the number on top here, putting the amount that changes, or is error, or is increase, or is decrease. For example, what if you guessed that we were going to do 15 problems of homework, but we really did 18 problems. So that was your guess. What was your error? How much were you off by? What was the percent difference from the main amount? Well, the main amount, the starting amount, the amount that really happened, the original amount, is the 18. That's the actual amount. What's the percent? Well, let's see, it's the part that we were off. Well, how much were we off by? From 15 to 18, when you subtract that, the amount that you were off by was 3. So then once you have that, you can cross multiply these and divide by the 18 for this problem. That's 300, 3 times 100. Divided by 18 gets you 16 and 6 on forever percent. So you're off by 16.6 bar percent. And if they wanted you to round that off to the nearest, say, tenth, 16.7%. So there's an example of the percent increase. This is a percent error. Let's do a percent decrease. You started with, let's say, $40. You spent $17. So what was the percent decrease? What was the percent decrease in that situation? Well, the percent decrease, you fill in the parts that go here, the part over the whole, the increase there, or the decrease, and then the percent over the 100. So 100, we don't know what the percent decrease was, but the original, the starting, the main amount is 40. How much did it go down? Well, it went down, you spent 17. So if you spent 17, how much it changes goes there. If I would have said, you then had $23. If I would have said that, then you would have had to subtract those two to get the change. The amount of change goes on here, not the new amount. How much does it change? Once you've done that, you multiply these two and divide by 40. So 17 times 100 divided by 40. And the percent change was 42.5%. So that's a percent decrease. The change, how much it changes, goes on the top. The part that we're talking here is the part that it goes up or down. So you're always going to be having to subtract and figure out where that changes and how much is it, unless they give it right to you. It'll be a percent increase. It'll be a percent decrease. It'll be an error. It'll be a change amount. But that's the change amount that goes here. When you build the proportion, this proportion tool, the 100% goes there, the percent number up here, the whole, and the change. It's the same tool we've been working with. Give it a shot. Look through the book if you need. Look through the internet. Watch this again. Try those problems. Maybe open a different tab. Try those problems. Come back to this if you need. And good luck. I hope things go well. Let me know if you need help.